I'm Cindy Kilgore. I am a part of the Sozo ministry here at Spirit and Life. And I want to share a testimony with you about a school that I work at. And so I work at a school that has kids that have learning disabilities. Like some of our kids are autistic or dyslexia. They just learn differently. And so I just want to share with you how we would do Sozo in school with these kids. But they didn't really know it was Sozo, but we would do it. So I worked in a classroom from 2nd to 4th graders, and every day in our class, we would do this every other day, we would have our kids soak. And we would tell them, listen, we just want you just to go, and we would play music, and we would tell them just to go and get into the secret place. We were just teaching them, we were just setting them up so that they could encounter Jesus. And so we had this little boy in our class, and he was actually my favorite one. He was a CPS kid, like he had been taken out of his home, and his mom was a drug addict, and he probably never heard about Jesus before he came to our school. So this one particular day, he was soaking and he just couldn't sit still for nothing. And I just felt like the Holy Spirit say, I want you to go over and I just want you to touch him. He doesn't get touched much. And so I went over and I just began to just pray for him, and I laid my hands on him and I just prayed over him. And I said, I just want you to close your eyes, and I want you to climb in Papa God's lap. And he said, if you know anything about autistic kids, they're very literal. He said, in my mind's eye? And I said, yeah, like in your mind's eye. And so he closes his eyes, and I could tell that he was encountering Jesus. I could tell that I said, just climb up in his Papa God's lap. Just climb up in his lap. And he said, he opens his eyes like really big. And I said, what did you see? And he said he knew me before I was born. I said, that's right. He knew you before you were ever born. He said that I didn't have arms, and he gave me arms. And he said I didn't have legs, and he gave me legs. I said, that's right. There's no way that little boy had ever heard that verse. And I knew that he had really encountered God that day. I told him, I said, that's right. I said, he did know you. He knew you before you were ever born. And he put you together. And he goes, he gave me the blue eyes that I have. And I said, that's right. He gave you the blue eyes that I had.